That jarring jolt just before you drift off isn't a dream. It's your brain making a critical error about whether you're dying. You know that feeling, right? You're just about to fall asleep, completely relaxed, when suddenly your entire body jerks like you've been struck by lightning. Your heart pounds, you're wide awake, and you might even feel like you were falling off a cliff or tripping over something that wasn't there. If this sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. Up to 70% of people experience this bizarre phenomenon regularly. So what's actually happening inside your brain during these mysterious jolts? Let's break down this fascinating glitch in 3 parts. First, let's talk about what scientists call this experience. It's known as a hypnic jerk, also called a hypnagogic jerk or sleep start. The name comes from hypnos, the Greek word for sleep, and it specifically happens during that twilight zone between being awake and falling asleep. Your brain is essentially caught between 2 states, the conscious, alert mode, and the unconscious, sleep mode. During this transition, different parts of your nervous system are shutting down at different speeds, creating a perfect storm for confusion. The second piece of this puzzle involves your brain's ancient survival programming. As you're falling asleep, your breathing slows down, your heart rate drops, and your muscles begin to relax. But here's where it gets interesting. Your brainstem, which controls these vital functions, sometimes misinterprets these changes as signs of danger. It's like your brain's alarm system is overly sensitive. When it detects this sudden decrease in activity, it panics and thinks something might be seriously wrong. So it sends an emergency signal throughout your nervous system, causing every muscle in your body to contract at once. It's basically your brain's way of saying, "Hey, are you still alive in there?" The third factor is what triggers these episodes to be more or less frequent. Stress, caffeine, irregular sleep schedules, and sleeping in uncomfortable positions all make hypnic jerks more likely to occur. When you're stressed or have had too much caffeine, your nervous system is already on high alert, making it more likely to misinterpret the normal sleep transition as a threat. Similarly, when you're extremely tired or haven't been sleeping well, your brain doesn't transition smoothly between sleep stages, creating more opportunities for these glitches to happen. Here's something that might blow your mind. Some researchers believe hypnic jerks might be an evolutionary leftover from our ancient ancestors. The theory suggests that when early humans fell asleep in trees, their brains developed this mechanism as a safety check. If they were actually falling from a branch, this jolt would wake them up in time to grab onto something and save themselves. So that terrifying sensation of falling might literally be your brain checking whether you're plummeting to your death, even though you're safely in your bed. What's really fascinating is that the content of hypnic jerks often reflects this evolutionary theory. Most people report feeling like they're falling, tripping, or stepping off a curb. Some even experience vivid microsecond dreams of missing a step or losing their balance. Your brain creates these split-second scenarios to explain the sudden muscle contraction, even though nothing is actually happening. The good news is that hypnic jerks are completely harmless, even though they can be startling and disruptive to your sleep. They're actually a sign that your nervous system is working properly, maybe just a little too enthusiastically. You can reduce their frequency by managing stress, limiting caffeine intake, especially in the afternoon, maintaining a regular sleep schedule, and creating a comfortable sleep environment. So the next time you experience that jarring jolt just as you're drifting off, remember that it's just your ancient brain being a little overly protective, making sure you're not actually dying when you're just trying to get some rest. Have you ever had a hypnic jerk so intense it felt completely real? And what did you think was happening to you in that split second?